Thank you. Practice is over. Coaches and alternates, please leave the ice.
That one is 2 inches inside.
Please deliver your clockwise last stone draw. You have 1 minute. Please deliver your counterclockwise last stone draw. You have 1 minute. Games will begin in 1 minute. You may take practice slides.
Two. Okay, got a curl, got a curl, got a curl. Got a curl. Oh boy. Okay, good. I can just give him less. It's pretty straight there. That is the same exact split that I had.
That's good.
Whoa. Off all the way.
Line's good. It's your rock. Curl. Yeah, go ahead.
Brock, help.
No.
Whoa.
Line's good. Line's good. Real nice, Tate.
Overcurled a bit.
Line's good again.
Six.
Line's great.
6.
Well,
7.
Benji,
7.
switch.
Flight tap.
Switch. Easy. 15. We gotta go. Freeze it, bench. Hard bench. Gotta go. Hey, not bad, Jack.
Back 4, back 8.
Frozen isn't bad.
Okay.
Honestly,
Freeze. Whoa. Say it's a bit up. Bit up. Stay close, Avery.
Stay close.
Avery, stay close. Both of you stay close.
Yeah.
Brock, help. Brock.
That's good.
Huh? Yeah.
Tate.
Just stay behind it on this side.
I haven't.
Not as much ad.
Line's great. Okay, just 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Line's great.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Okay, straight side. Straight. Hard. It's really curling. Hard, Jack. That's good. Need to give him more there. Curl up a lot.
Good sleep. was good.
What weight?
This is fine. Top 8.
Top 8. Yeah. I think we're just trying to rub off of it. Just get a little bit of a tick. 4-0. I like.
4-0?
Yeah, 4-0, 4-0-5.
4-0 and it naturally went to T.
I think 4-0, 4-0-5 is good. $97. Looks good.
Where?
Top 12. Top 8. Top 4.
Avery's rock.
Top 8. Top 8.
Stay close. Whoa. Whoa. Line's good. Where?
Top 8.
Let it go.
Top 4.
Let it go. Looks really good. Real nice.
Dave.
Yeah. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Whoa. Straight. 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 Good. Really good, bud. Golly. That curl.
Control weight. Pretty much knows.
Get to the inside.
I don't think so.
Well, but we can't be outside, right?
Don't be outside. Yeah.
Whoa, wide.
All
Girl.
The way, Avery. All the way, all the way, all the way. All the way, Avery. You got it, you got it, you got it.
Hard.
All the way, all the way. All the way,
Don't
all
pick
the
it
way.
out. Hard.
All the way, all the way, all the way.
Good sweep.
Line's good.
I like the weight. 5.
Okay, I like
5,
7.
6.
Line's okay. Line's good still. I think it's Jack's rock. Easy. Okay.
6.
Top T.
Coming down.
14-7. Easy.
Just shy your broom. Just shy your
Bench.
broom.
Yep, bench. Yep. Yep. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Keep going. Really good.
Really good.
What, JB?
4. Yep, I like it.
Hello?
Top 8. Top 8.
Bring it, guys. Bring it. Gotta get it top 4. Nice shot.
Stop the camera.
Okay.
Or we can go way out. Okay. Just splitting the sweep
Yeah.
line.
Just like a 3, Caden.
Alright. Yeah, probably like 4-3, 4-4 maybe.
Jack, go, Jack, go, Jack, go. Jack, go, yep. Hard curl, Jack, gotta go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
I think it's just this.
What?
Like,
Hack at the red. Hack weight at the red. You got it.
line's good. Hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Roll, roll, roll. That's good.
Right over the red?
Do they both go?
That seems risky. I don't think we need 4 right now, right? Yeah, but what do I do? Yeah, I think just cover the red. We could, Benji's seeing this, but I think that's too risky right now. Yeah.
If our yellow wasn't staggered, I'd say we throw it. But I like just the guard.
Maybe just a hair less, like edge. Just the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, it might be there,
I
but...
mean, it's like a harder shot for not that much reward, so.
Yeah.
Just make a good 2, boys.
All right.
What do I need, like a 40?
Yeah. For 3.
30? Okay.
Yep.
Easy. Yeah. Jack's rock.
Still 3. 3.
Curl.
Oh.
Curl. Curl.
Yeah. Yep.
Center line,
Still
Jack.
3. Hard Jack.
Hard Jack, center line.
Good, Caden.
Good sweep, boys. Good sweep, Jack.
Be like, I kind of like trying this again.
I like hitting that one because it can crash on that top yellow and totally open it up for the last shot. If we're a little bit thin or it's like thick, then we hit that.
You can see a hair of this.
I don't like hitting it really.
We're not hitting it, we're just doing this.
I know, but with that, then you have to worry about that if you're not hitting it.
I mean, I don't mind running that.
I mean, you can run that. You can try and run that.
Can you run this? Is that possible?
Yeah, if you can run that there, if you can get on nose, you're okay.
You think?
You could raise this. There's options.
I think you
I think
might
you try
raise that.
slashing that one up there.
Slashing this
No,
one?
the yellow.
Oh, the yellow?
I mean, the red isn't bad,
Are you
but I
trying
think
to
that gave
clear?
it
Are you
so
trying to clear both, or what are you trying to do?
If we do that, that's fine. If you just get that one of those, that's fine as well.
Okay.
Normal. Sorry. What am I doing? Yeah. Okay.
What weight are you throwing?
Normal.
Normal? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed curling without audio commentary, you got a good dose of it there. So welcome to the to day 2, draw 3 of the 2024 USA Curling Junior Men's and Women's National Championship. We'll pick up our feature matchup that you've been watching blissfully without my tones.
Really good.
Caden Rose and his young team against Caden Hebert and his young team. I'm Dean Gemmell sitting in for Tyler George, and I'm joined here by Eau Claire's Spencer Eklund. And Spencer, you know a little bit about this Hebert team. They're in a pretty good position here right now, so tell me what you think of their development over these past few years.
Yeah, thanks, Dean, for having me here this morning. played a lot of practice games with the Hebert kids the last couple of years, and just being told to adjust my mic. Is that better?
And what's your record against the Hebert kids?
Well,
Spencer?
I'd like to say that it was a little better than it is, but they did come back at us this year and beat us, I think, 3 times. So that didn't feel very good.
So you're in a bit of a slump against the Hebert kids, and it's understandable. They're U18 national champions. 2 of them played with West Wendling. Caden Hebert and Jackson Besselin III played with West Wendling at the Junior Men's Worlds, where they had a good run. So talented team, probably the favorite or among the favorites coming into this today. First end here, Rose with last stone.
Freeze it, bench. Gotta go.
Like to lock this on here.
Pretty good rock.
That leaves Rose with his last. He's got to draw to touch the button for 1. Facing 2. Big shot here for young Caden Rose out of Denver. His team all out of the Denver Curling Club, except for Brock Sando, who curls out of Dallas-Fort Worth, one of our skating ice clubs that is making good progress towards having a curling-specific facility.
I'm going to do 95 with some positive. That line looks fine. I'm okay with
Caden Rose, last shot, first end, facing 2.
Okay. Big ad. Big ad.
Never touching it. Back 4.
Back 4.
8. It's grinding down. Can't touch it.
Never touch it.
Right off this stone, hoping it digs in, needs to find a bit of gravel. Slides a bit too far, so score that as 2 for Team Hebert in the opening end here in our second draw of the men's session. We'll be right back in just a moment with second end action.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
We're back here. Start of the second end. Rose Hebert. Hebert with a steal of 2 in the opening end. I'm Dean Gemmel, joined by Spencer Eklund. And now, Spencer, we really got to bring our A game because people were, enjoying the game without our voices. So expecting a lot out of you now, Spencer.
Well, thanks, Dean. I'll do my best. This is my first time doing this sort of thing, so I'll try to hang tight with you, but you might have to hold my hand.
First time, and we had the rare technical difficulty with our friends here at Curling Stadium. I think Tyler George, who gets to sleep in this morning, might have sabotaged us, Spencer. But opening stone slides into the top of the 4-foot.
Yeah, what's with that
Like
Tyler
back
George
4.
guy? He doesn't do
Back
mornings?
4.
Or?
Well, I'm a generous kind of guy there, Spencer. And when I did the webcast, I always found 4-day games were a lot, 40 ends of curling. So I've offered to give him the mornings off, whether people like it or not, I guess. So.
Avery, stay close. Avery, that's yours.
Straight.
Avery.
Looks like Hebert, rather than play the corner
four.
guard here, Spencer is going to tap this rock back.
Back 4.
Yeah. Yep.
Both of you go.
Hard. Hard, Avery. Really got to go. Hard for nose. Real good.
Team Rose, coached by Sean Franey. Team Hebert, coached by Mike Poplinski here at the Eau Claire Curling Club. 1998 Olympian Mike Poplinski. So a little surprised they didn't put up the corner there, Spencer.
Yeah, a little bit. I'd like to see a few more rocks in play for Rose, I think.
Still 9-5.
Yep.
10-end games, so they may be electing to stay a little more patient rather than hit the panic button early against one of the top seeds. This is sort of an old school approach, Spencer, where you push everything behind the tee line with last rock. Used to be popular pre-free guard zone. Not that I'm going to date myself or anything, but.
Did you ever play with the 3 rock or only the 4?
Avery, that's yours.
Yeah, I missed the 3 rock era, to be honest. I wasn't playing seriously.
It was a short
Both
era.
of you go.
Yeah.
Down from last. Both of you go.
I played no rock and 4 rock,
down.
and then
You got
5
it.
rock.
Gotta go.
All the way. 3.
All the way. Freeze it on this.
Get in.
Hard. Bring it. Keep going.
Lots of encouragement. They'll try to freeze on the top one, which isn't a bad result.
Little stagger going on at the top there.
I think so.
First rock for Benji Peril.
Throw it 9. If you make it to stay, it'll double them. If you pick it, it's fine.
Benji's got the nicest slide in the Eau Claire Curling Club.
What's that? Nicest slide.
Nicest slide.
I thought you said the nicest line for a moment. I was like, what line is that? But
No,
so we'll look at his slider. We'll check that out. Yeah, that's pretty much textbook balanced delivery for people watching at home.
Hard.
This Hebert team throws a ton of handle on their rocks, too.
Really gotta go, Jack.
Well, and that's the way to teach young players now if they want to be at the elite level. Lots of rotation required on championship ice. Over curls there, however, though. Tight out of hand, despite that great slide. Proof that sometimes it's you gotta have a bit of artistry there.
There's also the part of letting the rock go.
I tend to favor not sliding that well and then trying to find my way to the broom. This is Sando now for Team Rose.
Looks good.
Brock Sando's father, Lath, is an Arena Nationals champion, multiple years, playing with Nick Myers.
Really good. Top 4.
Curl it now. Curl it. Hard looks real good. Hard, guys. Bring it T-line. You got it.
Trying to wrap this around.
Good sweep there.
That's good. Good sweep, guys.
Hit that the whole way.
Talked with one of the ice makers this morning, and they said that hog to hog, the rocks were running about 14 and a half to 15 seconds this weekend.
So full credit to Jason Card, the ice maker here at Eau Claire, who already had prepared a great surface. Sean Olson, our head ice maker, is here as well, but he said it's been easy work for him.
Whoa.
Peril.
Curl. Whoa. Straight. Yep, hard. Roll, Jack. Hard.
Trying to slash this over. Slash made. Hebert will lie 1, 2, and 4.
Okay.
Now, why wouldn't you go
Normal.
for the hit and roll under that top yellow team?
Certainly an option. I think they're sort of hoping to hit and stay in front of that other yellow.
I like that. Have that yellow, that back yellow as a catcher.
Yeah, try to force a mistake there. Sando with his second. Definitely up.
Hard to stick.
Little up.
So he'll get a piece of that,
Rock.
but roll away.
10.
Really needed to stick around there, so
It's gonna run pretty straight.
Caden electing to remove that red rock.
yeah, up 2 without hammer. Early in the game, he'll lie 3. Force here is certainly positive for Team Hebert.
Yep.
Jackson Bestland.
Yep. Hard bench for peace. Hard. Hard bench, you still got it.
Just gets a piece, doesn't stick around. Frees up.
Opportunity for Avery to
T.
put a good one in there.
Yeah, this will be Avery Wilson with his throwing his first here. It's been interesting. We spend a lot of time in Denver as an organization. Their Denver Curling Club hosts the Mixed Fours Nationals, and the Rock Creek Curling Club hosts the U18 Nationals. Really interesting to see
Where?
that curling community thriving and
Top
growing.
8.
Hard, guys.
Top
Hard.
8.
All the way.
Big sweep.
Working this hard.
Guys, all the way. Bring it.
Looking good. Get in there. Well, that Rock Creek Club, Dean, that's 2 years old?
At least 2 years old. Sean and Mimi Stevenson are the owners of that club, and really a great facility, and they're great partners. I know you played in the Club Nationals, the Everest Challenge winners. The Everest Challenge will be at Rock Creek. That's when our club champions will play Canada's club champions live on CBS Sports.
That's awesome. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I think we're excited about it and grateful that the folks at Everest have taken it on financially. So
gives a nice carrot to the competitive club players out there too.
Yeah, I mean, we have one of our mandates is to continue to elevate Club Nationals. We want it to feel like the important championship it is, so we continue to work at that. So this is certainly a great way to add to it.
Yep.
Looks like he
Hard
got
for
that
nose.
going. Wilson, hard out of his hand early. He will hit and roll out. So really pretty comfortable so far for Team Hebert. Spencer.
Yeah, this is a bit of their MO. They like to play relaxed and in control. And when they're playing like that, they tend to beat you.
Yeah, I tried to play that way, but was often full of anxiety and wildly out of control. So. Caden Hebert with his first. Sorry.
Their coach Mike Poplinski has done a great job with these guys.
Yeah, Mike, one of our top coaches within USA Curling, coaches this group, leads the junior dev program, vital to our camps. Just a real great source of knowledge and a great resource for both this team and USA Curling.
Yeah, watch these guys communicate as they go down the ice here.
7,
Jack
6,
and Benji.
5, 6.
They're going to be talking with Jackson, who's in the house right now.
Still 6.
And I think their rule is they got to each say something like 3, 4, 5 times down the ice.
Oh, that's too much, Spencer.
Way too much for me, too much information. I wouldn't know what to do with all that.
Interesting, Team Howard, back when they were a top team, one of the rules they had was if the rock was perfect, weight was perfect out of their hand, they said nothing.
Sure, we can try that.
We'll listen in here as Caden Rose discusses his options.
More. It's like here. Yeah. We'll try the draw.
Okay.
So Caden, another young player, pretty cool customer for his age. Fun to watch him. He had a good run last year at the junior men's in Broomstones in Boston. Qualified through the junior qualifier spiel held at Rock Creek in Lafayette. But he is all in for curling, and it's going to be exciting to watch him develop as a player.
Avery. Yeah.
Youngest player on the team, too.
Yeah, he's skipping players older than him, and it never seemed like it. He was fully in command and still is. Rose trying this draw. Hasn't had an easy one so far.
Little out, guys. Curl.
Top 4.
Calling top 4, trying to make this bend a bit.
Top 4.
Weight was great. Might have been just a little fooled by the ice there. Our feature sheet is sheet D, so it's on the outside, but that lets us put an extra camera out there, so that's why we've chosen D as the feature sheet this week. But, as you know, Spencer, sometimes towards the wall in any facility, arena or club, things get a little different.
Yeah, sheet D's been pretty good all year. Sheet A, too. A couple tricky spots underneath the HVAC system. that kind of projects out from the wall. But other than that, our ice is very consistent sheet to sheet to sheet. Pretty fortunate to have a great ice maker like Jason Carr here.
Yeah, it's been a great surface already this week, so might have set this back a little bit. They're going to try to move it over. Benji using that knifing technique.
Just a draw.
Does the trick. Same shot left for Rose here. Kind of dealer's choice. I suppose he could hit.
Yeah, I think he quick to play the draw, which I like.
I think he threw the LSD shot here. Or the
yeah, and he just threw this in-turn draw. He could obviously play the out-turn here as well, but he just threw the in-turn.
Yeah.
So.
You guys like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say if anything, give a bit less, but.
No, I think didn't clean it. No, I like this line because we can.
Okay.
I'll give a touch less, but we can be a little wide here. 95?
Takes a hair less ice, but he certainly doesn't want to flirt with that rock in the center. They're saying 395 4.0, backline to Hog, split time.
Again, good communication in the hack with the skipper.
Weight's close.
Talking weights, talking time.
Hard, guys.
They called back 8, so, but it looks
Hard,
shorter
guys.
than that. Should be good, I think, if they can keep it moving. Really leaning on it now. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a great scrub.
What was it, yellow?
Huh? 2 yellow.
So that looks like it'll be 2 yellow and bolts Hebert out to a 4-0 lead after 2 ends. It's time to tell everyone about Steve's Curling Supplies, America's #1 curling equipment supplier. For over 50 years, they've been proud to support USA Curling, and no matter your skill level or budget, they have all the top products from the most popular brands in the sport. Right now, you can save $10 on any purchase of $100 or more when you use the code USACurling10 at checkout. Visit Steve's at stevescurling.com for all your curling needs. We'll be right back in just a moment with the third end. We're back. 2024 USA Curling U21 Men's and Women's National Championships. Our feature game, Caden Rose out of Denver, the Denver Curling Club and the Dallas-Fort Worth Curling Club against Caden Hebert out of the Eau Claire Curling Club. Where we're at right now, Spencer Eklund here, also from the Eau Claire Curling Club. There's a look at scores across the sheets. Mason Gensel out of St. Paul Curling Club. He's up 2-1 over Matthew Lanois. Ryan Church up trails Aiden Fitzgerald 2-0. Fitzgerald out of the Fargo Moorhead Curling Club. Senzali and Nicholas Senzali, that's a team skipped by Wes Wendling. They're tied with Zachary Brendan at 0-0. And our feature game, Hebert with a 4-0 lead over Rose. So, top 8, start.
Stay close.
Thinking this will be a corner guard.
Yeah, go ahead and knife it, bro.
2-3.
Rose has to generate some
Right here,
action
guys.
here.
Keep going.
You know, Spencer, we saw Coach Sean Franey come out to talk to the team between the break. What would you say to your team trailing 4-0 after 2?
T-line, top 4.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
Yeah, I'd say we made some good shots out there. We like the draw. We're feeling the draw. And keep it clean, make some shots, have some fun.
It's probably sound for a young team.
I don't know.
I like it, Spencer.
5, 4, 5. You can be a 3.
I think we will see some rocks in play here now.
2. Whoa, then, kind of. Whoa. Where it is. Where it. Not Benji. Never Benji. That's not a good. 17. Different. Okay.
So that was a 17, and that's into a 2.5, 3. So ice is sliding pretty good.
Just some idea of how fast the surface is.
Okay.
10 end games at this tournament all week.
Backline's also okay.
That's pretty difficult for club ice to hold up like that, but I've heard that the first few draws, the ice was holding up well all the way to the end.
Yeah, we were here last night right to the till the couple great women's games wrapped up, and the ice was not an issue late.
Avery, stay close. Avery, stay close. Brock, stay close. Stay
Girl.
close. Brock.
Hard, Brock.
All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Hard. All the way, all the way.
Through this with Hack. Looks like he's going to breeze by.
Wait, look good.
Same call. Same thing. T-Wade.
Wait was close. Caden Rose indicating to his teammate that it might have been the ice. But another opportunity here for Hebert to continue to apply some pressure. That's Team Hebert 5th Shane Nelson sitting in the back there with Mike Poplinski.
Whoa. Easy, JB. Whoa.
Ever present with the team, too.
Hard.
Yeah, and he'll see action this week, too. So.
Yeah, and when you play against Shane in League, too, he's absolutely no slouch.
So a little strong there. Does chip their shot stone over a little more behind the guard. So see what Caden Rose elects to do.
Bumper. Bumper. You got it.
Definitely like keeping the shooter in play on this one, Dean.
Yeah, this is Brock Sando. There will be a time for Team Rose when they have to decide if they're really going to make a push to get back in this game and potentially risk being done in 6 ends, or just try to hang around and see what happens over the course of a 10-end game.
Okay.
So obviously the young team from Denver struggling a little bit at the moment, but they're good players. I expect them to.
We can sink another one, yeah.
Yeah, they're just going to go here, though.
Yeah.
Top full 8. Top, if we bump it a little, it's okay.
Okay.
I like top 4 weight. No more than that. It's pretty straight here.
So Caden calling Benji to make a top 8 draw.
They'd like to lock it right on. Sort of a couple of options here based on the scoreboard. Some teams might elect to blow it up right now.
That's good.
But it is early, 3rd end,
Clean.
10-end game.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Distance. Distance. Straight, Jack. Switch, Jack. Just keep going. Hard. Keep going, Jack. Hard, Jack. Keep going, Jack. Gotta bite, Jack. Come on.
Well, they're sweeping for weight. They were sweeping for line early. Looks like.
Is it in?
Looks like it just slid in. Rose with a decision.
Back line weight.
Asking for a tap.
Playing the tap. I missed that. So tap. Quiet backline weight. I kind of like this shot. Move things around. Keep your rocks in play.
Yeah, keep your shooter. Sprinkle the reds a little bit.
Sando with his second.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Need to stay on the high side of this one.
Real good.
Whoa. Off.
Started to curl a little bit as it tapped, but shot rock directly behind their own guard.
I like that. Good result.
If we catch it, great. Yeah.
you might see
I like that.
Caden call for a run double, or the run here, the red double.
Feel okay.
Yeah, Caden briefly entertained the freeze, which was met with a chilly reception from the far end, I think. So he'll try this run.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Whoa.
He'll
Good throw.
Pretty good.
Yeah, moves it open.
That's me, bud.
So Avery Wilson with his first in the third coming up here.
They haven't looked at
This
the
is the
out turn
problem
either,
in the
which
middle.
they certainly
I
have.
kind of like this.
Okay.
You ever like peeling something up top there, Dean, with this one?
Well, I mean, it always becomes a question of when you bail out, right? And that's sort of
95
scoreboard
for sure.
relevance as well. Trailing
got
4 early, it might be,
You got it.
I can see trying to keep rocks in play. But they're in a bit of they need to score this end as well, Rose. They, even if it's just a single point, they need to score here.
91.
Yeah, they gotta go in.
Where?
Top 8, done.
Yeah. Hard tape.
On it
Hard
hard
tape.
now.
Hard to get it
Start
back.
to curl.
Hard.
Well, if they get by, wow.
Whoa.
Tough to get by with that wide intern, but they did. Now will it stop in time?
Nice.
91.
Just slides to the back, but they do lie 2-3.
Yeah.
If we just roll it here, it's good.
Okay.
Like, very sure we're shot. It's definitely us.
Okay, 10.
Rose will look to hit and roll. Doesn't have to roll all the way under by any means.
10.
Clean. Yep.
Better 10.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Hold it here. Roll. Yep. Gotta go. Really good, bud.
Really nice. Great.
So they hit and roll under directly behind their guard. It's interesting,
Like the
Spencer,
exact same
sometimes
way
when
you
you
just
are
threw it.
ahead,
Same thing you just
you
threw.
get up early, everything gets awfully easy, doesn't it?
Yes. you get comfortable.
Yeah.
You get to kind of relax and throw, and I think sometimes that's when you play your best, is when you are in that sort of comfort zone. You're
Yep.
throwing free.
Yeah.
Top 8.
It's just another Wednesday
Top
night.
8.
Hard. Hard.
Need to get by this guard again. They got by it once, this wide guard. They'll bounce off, though. Weight was close.
Might make it a little easier next time for him if Caden doesn't do anything else.
Well, I think Hebert is going to look at the outturn draw now.
Yeah.
Can he make this to there?
Yeah. Do I make it first? If he makes anything over here, I have a freeze.
I'd rather.
pick. Or
Yeah, I'd rather do him this.
I don't hate just throwing one here. Yeah. If we're here, it's not bad.
It's just
You shouldn't have any triples wherever I throw it to make this one count.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just
Yeah, just a hair off of it.
So Hebert electing to throw the outturn draw to the full 4.
Yeah, even if he just touches a 4, even top 8. I mean, their concern is that they're leaving that intern draw that Rose has been trying, but it's a difficult shot. They made it once, but it's got by, but it's awfully wide, that guard.
So really anything on this outturn button draw path is going to be a win.
Yeah, the mistake here would be deep.
Yes. Keep it above the tee line. Keep it above the top of the 4.
Caden Hebert is first here in the third end, his team with a 4-0 lead.
Little light, boys. Distance. Feels like you gotta go. Gotta go a lot.
Gotta go.
Distance, Jack. Gotta go. Whoa, whoa.
Wouldn't be bad to leave it in a spot where you could use it, yes. As I think it was Jackson just said that.
What'd you guys get there? Benji, what was it?
Makes that out turn draw really hard now. So Caden Rose looking at the in turn, kind of tap and roll or draw to it.
Well, he's seen it made, but you certainly have to buzz the guard pretty close. That yellow, essentially a corner guard, buzz it pretty close to get to the inside. It's there.
The draw path is still here. It's actually even more open now.
It is more,
sticks.
yeah. I like this.
Tate just walking down, confirming that for us as well.
He did mention that the guard was ticked over a little further on the, closer to the center line on the last shot. So looking to throw T-line, get freeze on the inside corner of this yellow stone that's currently shot rock touching the 4
As soon as
foot.
we get by, you can curl it.
Okay.
You like that 95?
I like that 95.
Okay.
You got it.
Rose with his first
97.
third end, trailing 4-0.
T! 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 Knife it.
The weight's good, but they do have to get closer to that guard. They're going to get hung up, I think, on the wide red guard. Just a tricky shot, you know, Spencer?
Yeah, very speed sensitive there because the line needed to be perfect. So any upward weight or down weight, it's going to curl early. If it's up, it's going to hang. Pretty tight window there.
He'll have the in off. I'm okay getting it. It's just the tap.
Tap it 2 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Give you like 15.
15.
15. I mean, yeah, 4-2 is close. Don't kill this for line early.
yeah. Yep, just distance.
Yeah.
You got
All right.
it.
15.
Good 4-15, yeah. Any roll or just on the nose?
Nose is best.
Okay.
All right, Caden Hebert trying to seal the rings off here.
Good. Whoa, Jack's rock.
Weight's
Fair
great.
boys.
7. 7.
Curl.
Still 7.
Hard Jack.
6, 7.
Jack Wentland with the
Jack.
broom down.
Wait.
Little chap off of this they'd probably love. Come almost to the nose, makes it.
Give you a little more.
Or do we do that?
Well, this one you can't see all of it. This one I think is probably better to get in. This one's going to be a weird one to get through to that.
We would
Yeah.
never go for a double.
I think we go normal weight.
I think it's control.
Looking at a couple options out there on the in-turn tap or hit way out on the wing there.
Yeah, looking at that angle tap or coming off of this rock, this in-off. Awful thin to stick on the yellow, but you could certainly spill in for a shot. Neither one the kind of shot you like in an 8 a.m. game. Early.
Control.
Especially
We'll try to
against
get it.
3.
Yeah.
Control.
Control.
He's
Thrown the out turn at this one.
out turn. He's indicating he's going to throw control weight. Probably a thin half.
I like a thin half.
Caden Rose with a tough one with his last in the third end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Curling
Yep, yep,
early.
yep. All the way, all the way, all the way. Whoa. Whoa.
Now they
Stay
might
close,
try
stay
to
close.
play it. Oh, he's close to it. He's really close. Oh, is this brilliance? Almost brilliance. Unlucky for Caden Rose. Really a great throw.
Just geared right off that yellow one and just kept sliding out.
Really unfortunate. It looks like it'll be at least 2, possibly 3 for Hebert. That was a great throw by young Caden Rose, and just curling bad luck. But nonetheless, we'll head to the fourth end after I tell you a little bit about Warm Room Hero. They're more than just software. Warm Room Hero was developed by curlers for curlers, and they are focused on building long-term relationship with your club. Warm Room Hero provides continuous support to ensure your website, your club website, exceeds your members' expectations. Check out Warm Room Hero today at curling.club. That's Warm Room Hero at curling.club. And I should add that USA Curling member clubs get a special discount on Warm Room Hero. We're back, fourth end at the 2024 U21 Men's and Women's National Championships. Our features games between the two Caidens, Caden Rose and Caden Hebert and their teams. Caden Rose there, Spencer, with a great throw on his last shot, just slipped through to give up 3.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. That's too bad. I wanted to see Caden Rose make that one. That would have been a good momentum swing for them. But another opportunity here in the fourth.
They just were on it a hair too much early. Just needed to hit it a hair thicker, and it's perfect. But I think it's time for the young Rose team to go all in here now.
Definitely looking for the corner here.
Corner guard. Or not.
Little tight.
Stay close.
See in the background the banner here presented by Shields.
Have you stopped there yet, Dean?
I will be going to Shields to buy an extraordinary amount of Columbia merchandise.
Good idea. They have a great selection.
I am a full-throated supporter of sponsors, so yes. So grateful for them as our local sponsor here at this event, and grateful for the support of our other sponsors, including Columbia.
Yeah, Shields was really good to us last year or a year and a half ago. They were one of a major sponsors that donated a bunch to get some new curling rocks in our facility.
Always important. This is Jack Wentland, the lead for Team Hebert. This Team Hebert puts a lot of time into the game. They're both on and off the ice, so and we've seen the improvement over these last 2 years. Significant and impressive. Wentland slides perhaps just a hair deeper than he would have liked, but still pretty good.
You might say that some of these Hebert kids are addicted to the game. They're out here all the time.
It's often what it takes. This is the Caden Rose, Team Rose lead, Tate Reeder Holman out of the Denver Curling Club.
Stay close. Stay close.
17 years old, I believe.
Where?
Avery. Yep.
Whoa, line's
Rock
good.
out. Stay, both of you stay close. Yep, Avery. All the way, Avery.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Doesn't matter if it's deep as long as it's fully buried, which it is. Well done.
Nice shot. Nice pair from Tate there.
Yeah. I like the tap.
I don't like the tap. There's top 4, top 8.
Okay.
So they're looking to follow that rock down again, top 4, top 8. Entertained the tap, settled on this. This is Benji Peral. Benji, also the bronze medalist with Ella Wendling at the 2024 Youth Olympic Games in the mixed doubles discipline. It's exciting for your club, I guess, Spencer?
Yes, it was awesome. We watched a lot of as many of the games as we could. Sometimes we were watching a feed to try and catch a glimpse of Benji on the side. But we're pretty pumped when he brought home the bronze for us. That was really cool.
I was talking to his mom and dad, and they just said what a terrific experience those Youth Olympic Games were. So
Yeah, it sounded like he had a really good time, although I did hear that he was quite ill for
Control.
the semi or the qualifying match.
Oh. His mom failed to mention that.
Yeah, he pulled through.
Well, I do think part of preparing to curl at an elite level is to be able to play when you're not feeling well. This is Brock Sando. Sando, as I mentioned, is actually out of the Dallas-Fort Worth Curling Club, but obviously spends a lot of time flying up to Denver to join this team to practice and train.
18 years old, Brock Sando is.
We won't be super happy with that one.
Yeah, this Denver squad is pretty young for the U21. They're 17, 17, 18, and 14.
Yeah, Caden Rose, the youngest at 14, so he's got 7 years of this. So
look out.
I don't know if I've got 7 years of anything. Spencer.
Curl. Watch where the roll goes.
Rolls under and actually gets a little bit fortunate with how that staggered ended up. Really, now it's 2 shots to get at that yellow.
I was talking with the Rose coach earlier this morning. They said that Saturday morning practice was this team's favorite time to practice.
I don't know about you, Spencer, but I was never much of a morning player, nor person, so I don't know why I'm here at 8 a.m., but nonetheless.
Definitely not a Saturday morning player.
Curl.
That always seemed to be the struggle in the Bonspiels. Saturday morning.
I think if you're a good Bonspiel player, you really got to be ready to bring it on Sunday morning. That's where you really separate the wheat from the chaff, you might say. Pretty good throw by Brock there. Does get rid of that stagger, leaves his in a spot where they could run it.
Yeah. No.
Rose, you want to go up to firm? Okay.
So after missing this on the last one, they'll try to nose this with firm weight. Jackson Bestland, who played at the World Juniors with West Wedling. He was in the lineup at third. Caden Hebert slid in at front end for a number of games.
I had 10-8.
Yeah, Jackson, I believe, is the only one on this squad that is out of high school. Does have a fullish part-time job at the Menards Distribution Center here in town, but mostly focusing on curling.
Well, that's good to hear.
Kind of a luxury.
Bumper.
The junior team, West Wendling's team, was coached by Ann Swissell. Mike Moore joined them over there. They had a great run, lost the bronze medal game, but really performed well. And we know how tough international fields are now, Spencer. Avery Wilson, I'm sorry, for Team Rose.
Yep. All the way.
Hard.
All the way.
Trying to hold this one out. It's close to.
Real good.
Off.
Sit.
Going to roll just a little too far.
Pretty good.
But good result.
Singing just the guard. I was thinking just peel. Up there.
Yeah.
I think so. Intern.
Looking to simplify this end a little bit, I think.
Yeah, at first I heard I was thinking the guard, but he actually meant peel the guard. At first I thought, I don't know, up 7-0 if I'd be guarding, but.
Peel.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
So peel successfully made by Jackson Bestland. Really have to stay sharp with this team. There's a Jack Wentland and a Jackson Bestland.
And then we have 2 Caidens on the ice.
Yes, there's a lot to keep track of here, so forgive us if we make a few errors.
You got it.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
on a Tuesday morning.
Yep.
It's Avery Wilson.
All the way.
Call for the sweep
Whoa.
out of hand.
Curl.
No.
Nice knifing it over.
No roll.
So he'll replace his own there. It started curling early, so they settled on doing that.
Little better position now for that Red Rock, but I think
Might be that curly spot if we nose it.
Hebert's got this one.
Yeah, he can nose and be fine. He can be high side.
Yeah, how I'm throwing the out, it should run pretty true there. If we nose it, it's not the worst. It's going to go off.
Caden Hebert skipping this team. He skipped it for the last, I guess this is his 3rd season at Skip, I believe.
Mm-hmm. All these guys on this team play a lot of other sports too. Baseball, golf, always staying active.
I like to call those the shoulder sports to curling, that if you don't live in a place like Arizona, they're definitely like options in the off season. This looks like just about perfect. Does want to roll that away.
All right, Caden Rose looking for the skipper's deuce here.
I'd like to make one great freeze and hope that Hebert can't remove it.
Just looking for that perfect straight freeze on the shot rock in the center of the rings.
Touch more. 95, 4-0. Same.
Yeah, 95-40.
Yeah, I've watched these guys on a bunch of other streams. The U18s. Last year I watched them at the U18s, and I met them in person this morning, and they're all much taller.
Something under that, possibly.
Much taller than you realized.
I think the hats add a couple extra
Top
inches.
8.
Yeah, that's their signature look, those hats.
Top 4.
Top 4 T.
T. T.
Weight is very close.
Really good.
You get a bit of separation, though.
Little up.
Tiny bit surprised he's playing this with the intern.
We seem fine on
What's the
time.
theory on throwing the outturn on this one?
Well, it's a hair on the center line side, so you get a hair more,
No, we're
and
not.
feels like the outturn might run a little straighter. Right-hander's
No, we're going
outturn.
to be, which is better than 2 minutes.
I never really like throwing
Think about it.
across the center line like this. Scares me a little bit.
Which one's
I
better?
always thought the hardest shot for a right-hander is the inside-out
2 is the greater number.
or inside-out intern on the right side of the sheet from the hack. But of course, Caden Hebert says,
I mean,
I don't
isn't
care what you
this-
think. Intern works just fine. Makes that.
Cool.
And now Rose will have to touch the 4 foot, I think, to score a point. He's had great draw weight all game.
Yeah, he's been right
Same
there.
exact shot.
Sweepers have been right there on top of the weight.
Just for 1.
You got it.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of looks at these. Be good to see him make this one.
What was my last time?
4-0.
Perfect.
Start again.
Back line to split. Time they're looking for is 4 seconds. Outturn draw, last shot.
4-0.
4th end.
I think you go a little bit.
They like his split time.
Just clean. Weight's good.
Wait. Top 4.
Well, we're top 4, guys. Got to be top 4.
Looks really good. Sweeper's cleaning it up.
Shepherding
I
it
finally made
in
it
the
wrong.
button.
So that'll be 1 for Team Rose. We'll be back with the 5th end in just a moment in a 7-1 game. We're back here, fifth end, 2024 USA Curling Junior Men's and Women's National Championships for curlers 21 years of age and younger. Caden Hebert, Team Hebert, out to a 7-1 lead on Team Rose. Hebert out of the Wausau Curling Club. Team Rose out of the Denver and Dallas-Fort Worth Curling Clubs.
Hebert's out of Eau Claire, Dean.
Sorry, did I say Wausau?
Yep.
Eau Claire, yes, thank you.
Wausau has a very nice club as well.
I'm standing right here in Eau Claire. I told you I'd screw that up at some point. But, yeah, we like the Wausau people as well. Let's look at the other sheets. Matthew Lanoy, his team's up 6-2 over Mason Gunsel. Ryan Church, his team's trailing Aiden Fitzgerald 4-0. Senzali up 4-1 over Brendan. And our feature game, Hebert over Rose 7-1. Fitzgerald bouncing back after a really tough opening draw loss. Gave up 4 in the last end when they were up 3. So it was a tough one.
Pass, 8, 9, 9. Okay, be way back then. It's already there. Stay close, Ben. Yeah, just there. Whoa, whoa.
So we mentioned the alternate for Team Hebert before,
Shane, not bad.
and he's entered the game. So Shane Nelson is in,
at the lead position,
playing lead. So
stepping in for
Jack Wentland.
Jack Wentland.
So good opportunity to put
One.
put Shane into the game. There he is.
Always has a nice smile on his face.
Stay close.
Line's good.
So, Dean, how did most of these
Whip.
teams qualify for this event?
So we use junior qualifier events now.
Stay off.
Make sure it's over, guys.
So there are a number of those throughout the season.
Clean
We're
it.
grateful
Yep.
to the clubs that host those.
Rock.
That's
Avery's rock.
All the way,
Over
Brock,
something
all
we
the way,
started
all the
2
way,
years
Brock,
ago.
all the way, all the way, Brock.
Over and
And we
up, over and
continue
up.
to
Whoa.
refine that process, and we'll work with some of the folks who are heavily involved in junior curling to refine it a little bit more. But there are parts of it we really like. I think we just need a little more standardization across each event. But one of the things we do like is compared to the old system, teams have more than one opportunity to qualify if they can get to
That's good.
more than one qualifier bonspiel.
That's great. Easy.
So
In order to be a qualifier bonspiel, what does a club have to do to host the event?
well, at first, year one of the process, they just had to ask. Or they just had to agree. Let's put it that way. Now I think we have a bit of momentum for them, and we'll treat it. We'll have discussions with the clubs that want to host. Try to move them around. We like to have some geographic diversity as well. That's why we have one at Rock Creek. We have one this past year. We had one in Boston at Broomstones. So we like to have opportunities around the country for teams. So the process, though, would be to connect with us. You can connect with Aaron Kaler, our events director, or directly with me if you're a junior bonspiel and you're interested in making it a qualifier event.
Hard curl.
I mentioned
It looks really
Wausau
good. Keep
Curling
going.
Club earlier. We'll be announcing
Keep
news
going.
about a national championship
Bring
we're
it,
taking
guys.
there next year shortly.
Nice shot.
Ooh, any more information on that, Dean? Or
I don't know how many people are on right now, so
All right.
but
We'll talk off air.
it's pretty set. But I should probably hold off just a little bit.
Are there tickets involved? Should I sign up on a list sooner than later?
I don't think you'll need tickets.
All right.
But Wausau, a great club and great facility. So
Whoa.
Awesome place.
Yep. Yes. Hard.
Hard chain.
Really good, bud.
the double peel made. Stuffs one.
Seen that a few times on a Wednesday night from Benji.
Double peels are big, especially in close games. Often say that double peels win games. So Rose with some work to do.
First time in the game that Hebert's had the hammer, so Rose is shifting his perspective on this one a little bit.
Whatever the case, he really has to go all in to steal, or if he gets a force, that wouldn't be the worst, but down trailing 6, needs to be all in here. Can't worry about giving up a big number.
Back 8.
3,
Hard.
2,
Whoa,
Did the
whoa,
draw
whoa.
around here. He could have also
Whoa,
corner
leave it up,
froze
leave it
on
up.
that high one. Now
Curl.
he's just playing a straight guard, I think.
Hard curl, get it over,
All the way,
get it
all the way,
over.
all the way, all the way, all the way.
That's the miss.
Gonna force the peel again.
You're going for a guard, right?
I think Hebert is content to peel all the way to the end here.
Clean, yep.
They looked at trying the double, but peeling one is really all they need at this point. Corral takes care of that. But Rose could, you know, opt to trade guards for a while here. Put up the guard, have the peel, and then eventually come in.
Top 8.
Yep.
The one that they have in the top 8 is in a pretty good spot for them. Hard to use it right now with that guard over there, but it could potentially come into play a little later.
Rushers on it early.
Top 12, top 8. Hard. Hard. Curl. Curl.
Weight looks close. Now can they make it move a little bit?
Gotta bring it.
Bring it across.
The miss on that one's a little bit up. The miss on that one's just a
Now I think they'll take on this double.
If we end up just on this one first, it's okay. Try to thin pick this one. Right. Like outer and peel.
Not the easiest way to make this double.
No.
It's you sort of almost have to almost miss the high one.
Little dicey. Could get a nasty redirect here.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't play it as a slash double.
Yep, hard.
But
Spin it in. Spin it in. Spin it in.
execution trumps strategy all the time.
Made it look
easy.
routine.
So
I think it's what.
Team Rose will
Control
Bumper.
weight. Bumper.
board.
Little soft, soften it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let the sweepers control the line here.
We can go for the double at the moment. We need rocks in play.
yeah, they're talking about making the
Yeah,
double,
well,
which
right.
really isn't a factor at this point. They'd probably better off having a rock at the back.
Yep. Hard, Tate. Hard.
Tate Reeder Holman with the brush down. It looks like this rock's curling hard. Just got that started.
Not gonna die.
I guess ripping this one. That way.
Peeling their own rock on this one. That's kind of the trouble one for them right now. If Rose ever sunk anything in behind it.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean.
Well thrown, cleaned all the way. They'll remove the guard, and Rose will discuss his options.
What do you like here, Dean, in Rose's position? A freeze? You want to kind of tap that yellow back, make a little pocket for yourself?
Well, I've been in this position plenty, Spencer, and the option I like is to turn out the lights and hope it comes back different
It's tough.
later on. But
I like this turn more.
I think he's just going to try to freeze or tap slightly. I think you could freeze tap a little bit, try to create some sort of pocket
Is
in the
this
back.
one in?
Yeah, these situations are hard when you're
Okay.
down by a
We're
bunch.
just gonna tap it
I
back.
think the thing to remember
Back
So like back
is
four
that
weight.
curling's a crazy game. Anything can
Where is
happen.
it now? On P line?
Make your shot, have some fun.
Top 4.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you're Team Rose, you know they lost their first game. They were a factor last year in this event, so I think they're going to get some wins. But I think at this point in the game, they really need to use use this as you mentioned, have some fun,
Bit up.
start to
Back
find
8.
your game a little bit.
Back 8. Back 8. Rock.
Straight. Hard straight.
They're
Hard
going
to
hard
get
for
nose.
Lane. It's starting to finish.
There you go.
So bumps it back. Certainly some separation now, and a rock to freeze to on his next one.
Just rip it. Just 10 to the roll of the corner. Should be pretty good here. This inside path might curl up, but I like that for kind of max ice feel.
It's not right during their shot.
Just 10. Oh, roll to the corner. I think it should stay pretty straight here.
Caden calling for just a 10, so that's
Roll it all the way to
nice,
the corner.
normal control weight. Not
Yeah.
killing it, not overthrowing it here.
Certainly some would elect to throw this with peel or firm and just roll out, playing the scoreboard a bit, but he's talking about wanting to hit and roll under.
Yeah. Whoa. Shane.
Curl, hard curl. Hard curl. Hard gotta get a piece.
Hard Shane.
Hard you gotta get a piece.
Looking to get it to move.
Hard
Oh,
Shane.
they got to move to get
Hard
it
chain, get a piece. Hard you
to
got
touch it.
Hard chain. I got it.
Hard out bench.
Well, they're going to move it far enough to move it out, so
Okay, job done. Little bit of a miscue from Caden there.
result is fine, hitting and rolling out.
Yeah.
If you do hit and hang around over there's a chance you have another rock to jam on when you're
Freeze.
trying to rip what could be a perfect freeze here.
We got it.
Got it.
Rose has
I
been
gave more
close on a
line.
bunch of these, so
Touch less than the
Touch
last.
less, yeah. Not
87.
much.
Whenever I've
Touch
watched
less.
Caden Rose, I've always thought he had great draw weight and
99
touch.
touch.
So expect this to be close. Trouble is, fast ice, lively rocks.
That's up.
Pretty easy to
Not much positive.
split it out.
Back 8.
Straight.
Rock.
Straight.
Gotta go. Deep.
Hard.
coming down a little bit.
Get it there.
Coming down, but the line is close. If they can get it there. Now it might over curl just a bit.
Light.
So, little short, over curls.
Not looking to stay here.
Throwing a little bit more weight on this one.
Yeah, it takes some of the guesswork out of it.
Just kind of pick
Scoring 2 here is really all they need.
Good firm, boys.
Poplinski in the background with the hood down.
He's
he goes back and forth. Hood up, hood down.
Hood up is sort of intimidating
It
back
is.
there. So last shot, fifth end, looking to split this one out and score 2. Just cleaning it. There it is. They'll take that out, score 2. That makes the score 9-1 after 5 ends. We've come to the 5th end break. It's time for the Broom Fitters break halfway through in a 10-end game. Broomfitters.com is the place for good curling gear and fast shipping on everything curling. For a limited time, take 10% off your first order with the code USA. That's USA. Visit broomfitters.com. We're back. 2024 U21 Men's and Women's National Championships. I'm Dean Gemmel sitting in for Tyler George, joined by Spencer Eklund from the Eau Claire Curling Club. And Spencer, we have a game that's a bit lopsided, even though I think, Team Hebert has been sharp. Team Rose not quite as sharp, although made some good shots as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be Rose has got to keep their head in the game and think about what's happening on the ice and make some good throws. Stay with it, stay focused, and like I've said before, have fun.
We heard them in the break say just that. They said, let's try to get 2 and feel good about ourselves. So good approach. With Hebert will look to put this in the top 4. Looks like it's a little heavy.
Caden on the broom.
That was the call anyway, right?
So Spencer, when did you start curling here at the Eau Claire Curling Club, or did you curl somewhere else before you curled at Eau Claire?
No, I did a learn to curl out here about 9 years ago.
Line's good.
And then fell in love with it immediately. Signed up for a half-season league. And then the following year, we signed up for a league. And that was all she wrote.
Hard, guys.
It was all over after that.
So I love the idea of a half-season league when somebody starts. I think that's a good practice for clubs to offer.
That's really, really nice.
Shorter durations so that, sort of suck you in and then get a bigger commitment out of you later.
Anything that clubs can do to lower the barrier to entry is a good thing, and it's something that our board talks about all the time, our conveners talk about it all the time, constantly asking new curlers, new people who stop out, how can we get you out here? What's the hardest thing to overcome getting you out here?
Right.
And lowering that barrier, lowering that commitment level is really kind of key. So shorter seasons, more opportunities throughout the season to come out and do learn to curls. Those are all things that we focus on here.
Yeah, and I think, I talked about this with our club council in our last meeting, just the idea of, there's certainly like a
This is here.
Canada, they called it first time out a try curling. It's a 1-hour session. We have a 1-hour program in our content platform. Then you move into more of a learn to curl. So I'm always convinced that in the first session we should be just getting people playing some sort of fun game as quickly as possible. We can teach them more if they're interested.
Yeah.
Now those club meetings, you guys have been posting those on the YouTube channel?
We put them on the YouTube channel. They're done on teams initially. We've had really good participation from clubs. So every member club has 2 representatives. They've been, I think, really beneficial for us as an organization to hear that voice of member clubs, and I hope valuable for member clubs as well, with just a good exchange of information. And we're 3 meetings in, I guess, and apart from some tech issues that we struggle with, we're sort those out. It's gone very well.
It's always good to get a different perspective from another club that's in a different region, that's in a different phase of their life, to see what they're doing and what we could do better.
Right. And I always think it's not one size fits all for clubs either. Different markets, different needs, but we can certainly learn a lot from each other. One of the reasons we started the content platform was to try to get some of that good club information shared more widely.
All right, 1 guard.
Because as I've always said, at USA Curling, we certainly don't have all the answers. So I'm happy to steal from anyone if they have good ideas. So
we just saw a violation of the free rock guard zone there.
Yes, we did.
With that red rock being put back.
So the rock in the rings could have been hit, but they clipped the guard, so that goes back.
For all the new viewers that are on the stream this morning.
At 8 a.m., the 8 a.m. game.
Where?
Although I'm sure it's just a bunch of sick curling freaks watching the stream this morning.
Your words, not mine.
3, top 12.
But we're grateful for all the viewers of the webcast. We're grateful for the sponsors of it, and hope you'll support them. And
bring it back here.
It's been a good partnership with Curling Stadium.
All the way. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. As far as you can.
Well, yesterday when I was at work in the afternoon, I had my 3rd screen up, and I had the stream live on my 3rd screen.
I like to think that we're hurting productivity around the country whenever we have a championship. But this club has Curling Stadium installed, right? So that makes everything a little bit smoother. It's certainly a good system for clubs to consider.
Yeah, it was new this year. John and his team, Matt Wall, was our curling manager this year, and they did an awesome job putting the system in and getting it up and running. And it's been pretty fun to be able to go back on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night and watch some highlight shots.
Well, yeah, that's I think it's a good tool. A lot of clubs, of course, offer streaming now. Interesting you talk about the highlight shots. One of the things that a number of clubs I know have tried, the one I know the most, the Triangle Curling Club in Raleigh-Durham, they actually film or capture on video corporate and private outings and then post them on YouTube so the people who are at the outing can go back and do just what you said. See the 2 shots that were made during the private events and get excited about it.
Love that.
Bring it back, guys.
Hopefully I didn't just give Matt another thing to do, but
only one behind the tee. Real nice.
So Rose lies 2. No guards up, but
got some separation in the house. Caden Hebert is going to try and work the play back over to that stone in the back 12-foot on the out-turn side as we're looking at it.
They'll take a run at the double, but even if they hit it a little thick with up weight and roll over and start to group stones will be helpful.
It's hot. Yep.
There's that balanced delivery.
Hard. I got it. I got it.
It's like
Got a shot. Look at JB.
Nice double by Jackson.
really well done, well thrown, well swept.
Just here.
Nelson on the broom.
I think he just said T-line.
So Rose talked about putting up the guard. He's going in the rings now.
Back 8, back 12.
I think might indicate that they're looking to maybe shake hands after this end, to be honest. Score 1 and take that into score 1 or hopefully 2 and take that into their next game.
403.
Where?
Top 4.
So you also competed in the Club National Championships in Wausau.
Bring it back.
Spencer,
yes.
How was that experience?
It was
with Corey
awesome.
Ward?
Yeah, it was awesome. Actually, Corey just texted me this morning. He said, nice work on the streaming this morning. So
Thanks,
we know
Corey.
We know Corey's not getting anything done. Probably working from home in his office.
Corey, a former junior national champion himself.
Yeah, he's got some great stories from back at his time when he was this age.
Probably stories we can't retell here in the stream.
I'm trying to think of one that I could, and I can't think of any.
So we'll save those for another time. There's the peel. But, I think you guys had a good run, right? Were you in the final?
Yes, you
were.
We were in the finals, and we lost to the Denver crew.
Yeah.
So
Elliot Mansell and Sean Franey was their 5th?
Yep, was their 5th. Really nice guys. I think that was the hardest part of losing to them was like knowing that they're just great guys. So you couldn't even be mad at it.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, we had a great time. USA Curling. I'm not just saying this because I'm sitting next to the CEO, but USA Curling put on a really good event. The Wausau Club put on a really good event. Sean Olson made some amazing ice at that club. The rocks, you guys brought in the rocks for us to use. That was a really cool experience. I would suggest anyone who's mildly competitive at the club level, play down in your region, play down in your state, give it a run because you never know what might happen.
So there's a nice endorsement from Spencer Eklund for Club Nationals play. It's certainly a championship we want to continue to elevate. It's an important one for us. They all are, but one of our mandates at USA Curling is to make our championships feel as special as possible for competitors. There's still things we'd like to do to improve on that, but some of that takes a bit of extra money, but we're getting there. And it's I think the other exciting thing is that the winners of the Club Nationals, headed to Fargo in just a couple of weeks, will also get a spot in the Everest North American Challenge. So,
what's the format going to be for that, Dean?
Well, we're not entirely sure yet, to be honest. So it's 2 live games. It'll be a live women's game one night and a live men's game the other night. So Randy Furby works for Everest, 4-time, long-time, 4-time world champion, I guess, but maybe more. I can't remember. But Randy is involved, and we'll be working on format. It really is an Everest event. They're the financial backing on it, and but we are fully supportive, and we'll be working closely with them. And of course, it will be at Rock Creek in Rock Creek Curling in Lafayette. So it's a great chance to show off one of our new and really great facilities as well. Caden Rose now with his first in the 6th end.
Back house.
We're
house.
We're out.
Back 8, back 12. Can't touch it.
I came out really fast.
Sweepers right off.
Caden explaining that he came out
What we wanted to do. Don't tell them.
fast. I don't know if that's picked up on.
Came out so fast.
Caden said that's exactly what we wanted to do, just don't tell them. Sarcastic, of course, but.
No, we're pinning it. Yeah, I was going to say, why not? Pin it. Shaner gets the pin one.
Yeah, 4:15.
So they're going to work here on their
Might be coming down a little, like
LSD approach here and try to pin one, Spencer. Not a bad idea in a game like this.
Yeah, that's something that their coach Mike was really harping on when we scrimmaged them a few weeks back. They were getting pretty nitpicky about where they put this rock.
Well, the LSD scores are certainly of more importance than they were, say, 10 years ago. So it's a skill you have to develop.
Distance.
And it's really a team effort.
Take a look. Take a look. Curl, Shane. Yep, Shane, keep going.
It's kind of a newer sweep call I've heard the last season or two, is that distance sweep call. You hear the curl, you hear the straight, but then you're also hearing this distance call, and I kind of wonder what the difference is in the technique of the sweep on the distance versus the straight.
Well, I think with distance, you're also thinking you get both brushers going, and you're not worried about direction as much, whether straight or trying to get it to carve. So it is relatively new, but certainly makes sense. They did pin it, I think.
Exact same weight I just threw.
Actually did more, but
Nice to see Team Rose has a sense of humor. I think Caden says the exact same weight I just threw.
Yeah,
Brock.
Playing this quiet.
All the way. All the way. All the way. Keep it on center. Keep it on center. Keep it on center. All the way, all the way, all the way.
Trying to hold this stone.
Well,
He's got a hit for one. Hebert signals nice shot. So that will take us to the end of the 6th end. Coach Sean Franey comes out to discuss things with the team. We'll see what they decide. We'll take a short break while they talk these things through.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
All right, we're back here, 7th end. Team Hebert out of the Eau Claire Curling Club up, and our host for this event. They're up 9-2 over Team Rose out of Denver and Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm Dean Gemmel back here with Spencer Eklund.
Yeah, I was last night I stopped by before the opening ceremonies, and they said that they were looking for one other commentator this morning, and I thought I was going to get to chat with the great Tyler George.
no such luck.
So I texted all the club members here to get some fan questions for Tyler. But
oh, you have them?
I have some fan questions, and I guess I could probably adapt them to.
Well, just ask me, and I'll answer in the as I think Tyler might.
Well, and you played competitively for a while too, didn't you, Dean?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to win one national championship in a spotty competitive career.
Yep, back line. Whoa, space. Whoa.
What were they going to ask Tyler?
Curl.
I have questions that kind of cover the whole board of things. So I'm trying to find one that might be a good one for you.
Okay.
And would pertain to the juniors.
Got it.
So did you play juniors as a?
I did. I grew up in Canada.
Okay.
So I played juniors in Canada.
That used to be called schoolboys, didn't it?
Well, initially it was, and then when I was at least old enough where there was still a schoolboy and a junior. So schoolboy, you had to be a member of the same school, and juniors was just, under 19 at the time, I guess. But
where is it?
Interesting you bring up schoolboy. One of the things we want to focus on in these next few years is building the school component of curling. I'd love to at some point add a national high school championship. Not exactly sure how that looks yet or when we do it or how we pull it off, but I think that would be a great event and actually require the teams to have all members from the same high school, not just so it doesn't become just another U18 event.
The Eau Claire crew here, the Hebert kids, they are not all from the same high school, but they're all from Eau Claire.
Yeah. Wisconsin has a great high school championship.
Yeah.
So.
A couple from the south side, the Memorial High School here, and one or two from the north side, the North High School.
Well, I think it would certainly be, more about participation than competition. We'd want to get, have a big field, get players from all over. The reason I like having it, you have to be a member of the same high school, is I tend to think our best recruiting of young curlers happens with other young curlers. So, if it was the kind of thing that Caden Hebert could fit into his schedule and convince two other people from his school to start playing just for that event, I think that's a success for us. So that's the logic behind it. And again, it's not something I see us putting in place next year.
Well, and their coach, Mike Kaplinski, is also a teacher in the Eau Claire School District, and I know that team has done a lot of traveling to the different elementary schools and middle schools in the area, promoting the game.
Right.
And I'm sure a lot of the other squads here have done the same thing in their communities. Getting out in the community and being kind of forward-facing, getting people out to the club.
Yeah, I just think that, for if you're a high school age kid, when another high schooler tells you to try curling or asks you to try curling, you're more likely than if it's you or me, Spencer. So.
Yes. Means more coming from a peer.
Exactly.
I think this is good. One guard.
So Hebert lies one in the back 12-foot. Rose will add to his cluster of guards. So we were talking about clubs, and one of the things I always encourage clubs to track as well is their conversion rate. How many people do a try curling or a learn to curl program and continue to play, and make honest assessments if you think, what can you tweak about something or what is working, what isn't. So conversion rates are tough, though. I don't know if you've tracked yours at all here, but a lot of, I actually think about if you go just from a straight one-time out try curling event, if you get to a 15% conversion rate, that's pretty high.
I would think that 15% would be very high. The number we're always looking at is how many curlers are in their second and third year, because I think once you get someone here for more than 2 seasons,
right,
you got them.
Yeah.
But we're also always thinking about that at open house events and learn to curl things and corporate events too.
I think it's here.
If we can get one person from this event to be a lifelong member of our club,
Draw behind.
that has a huge financial impact for the life of the club or the duration of the member.
Right.
So yeah, again, it kind of gets back to like lowering the barrier to entry and making it exciting and making it understandable for new people.
Good.
403.
And we have a junior program on Saturday mornings that is pretty active. Always would like to see more kids out here for that.
Top 8.
Line's
Kind of
good.
curious what
Line's good. Take a look.
USA
Take a
Curling
look.
does for juniors. What sort of program opportunities are there for clubs?
We do have a junior curling program guide available on our content platform that pulls a lot from other successful clubs just about how to build a program out. So that's available. Certainly people have used the Athlete Outreach Initiative, the Peskov Athlete Outreach Initiative. The clubs that have taken advantage of that have typically made juniors part of that. So those are a couple things we do. And then the junior dev program that we run, and we'll look at how we continue to evolve that. But those are a few things we do to try to impact junior curling participation. And of course, we spend a fair amount of time promoting the game at the youth level, whether it's with schools or youth organizations, try to get more people involved. Certainly more we'd like to do and hope to do.
So the Rose rink has something going here. They got to put up a good guard on that top 4 rock.
Yeah, they have one of the top 4. Hebert's, they made the double peel, but now Rose will try to guard this the shot stone for at least a few.
Good. Where?
Maybe it's yours
How
if
up?
anything. 2.
2, 3, 4.
2.
4, it's in.
2, 3.
I think it's in.
2, 3.
Are we frozen?
2, 3.
No.
2,
So
3.
they're thinking this is
Let it come
a
down.
tight guard.
No, don't curl.
A little tighter than they wanted. They wanted that a little bit higher, probably. Make that double run a little, or that run a little harder.
So Hebert will ask Jackson Bestland to take on this double.
Hard.
Might have got that started just a little bit.
Hard cheese. Roll bench.
Gonna stuff it, I think.
Avery.
It's going to roll under that yellow corner. Probably available from the hack, but another one to deal with for Aber.
Available from the hack, and Rose
yeah,
now has an
we gotta be
opportunity to
even,
duck
though.
behind the yellow guard.
Top 8. Yeah. No. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah. Top 8.
Not a bad throw
Top
from
8.
Jackson, just
Is biting
not
top 12 okay?
the perfect
No, not
result they
really.
were looking
We'd
for.
rather be
Yeah, just a
higher.
hair
We'd rather
thick. He
be
did
top
open
12
up
than
the
top 4.
center
That's
a
why
bit.
I said, is biting top 12 okay?
Oh, I thought you said biting top 4.
No.
Just top 8.
So another draw coming up for
Man, this was a
Caden
slow
Rose.
game.
He's thrown a bunch of these today. He's got to be close on this one.
Top 8.
Yeah,
top
top
8, top 12.
I'm going to throw 4 out for you.
You got it.
Caden Rose indicating he's looking for a 4-0 split time backline to Hogg, and the sweeper's
Team back
indicating
4.
it's an 81. 3-8-1, so.
Avery, the back one.
Suggesting Avery should be standing behind the backs, the stone at the back of the rings.
Okay,
That works.
fine.
So it will be second shot.
Caden Hebert
Right nose in every shot.
opting for the draw right away. That's the gut reaction.
What do you think? Just hit it, right? Just seems harder for no reason. You have almost all of it. We leave it wide open. I have the same shot again, basically no matter what. Okay.
Feels like the least risky shot. I kind of like this.
So they went through a couple options there. They talked about hitting that one in the top of the 8-foot rings, rolling over. Caden didn't like that, said it was harder for no reason, opting for the draw.
Do you think the
We can go in a little.
this is certainly a more aggressive call, up 9-2.
Ben, you can carve it in there. Yep. Like 15? Yeah, same thing. 15. Yep. Just top 4 here.
Some of this, I think, owes the fact that Caden Hebert is playing with a lot of confidence in this game. So I think from the hack that he would have seen quite a bit of the rock that's behind the corner guard, but out-turn draw on the way.
7, 8, 6, 7. Wait's close. 6.
So they like to wait.
Me. Listen, you gotta go a little. 5. Gotta go. Gotta go, bench.
It's like this rock's checking up just a
Coming
bit.
down.
Don't stagger it.
They'd like to get.
We staggered it.
They liked it out of hand, but maybe it's sticking up a little bit out there. I don't know.
Not a good result. Created this stagger.
Higher. I think the one on the left.
Now an
might be
opportunity
higher.
for Caden Rose to lie 3.
Might be wishing he hit that red one.
You know, they played this in-turn earlier, wrapped it around a number of times.
Yeah.
They could try that again.
Less.
I think when they did that, the guard was actually wider than that
Draw under.
high yellow as we look at
I
it
think the
is
same
now.
line, you just
That
throw
was
it on
going
the
left.
going away in the third. They
Yeah,
played that.
yeah.
Not in. Or yeah.
Well, if
Chuck,
Rose
just
makes a
touching
good
it.
one here, it's going to
We're
be
still sitting 2.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
everything Hebert can do to not give up a steal.
4-0. Really good.
And he might be throwing against 3.
Top 4.
He's got to get off that yellow guard. Looks like they're by that now.
Go down.
Where does this come to rest?
I would have preferred it high. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, Hebert will have the same shot he was essentially trying on his first.
With some backing, so he can throw it with a little bit more confidence, maybe.
Do I need to give you more weight? Do I need to give you a little more? I think so. I think it's slowing down.
These ones can be tough when you know you have to get it to the button and you got the backing.
I'm going to be like 14-5.
And if you ever hang it out a little wide with too much weight,
Yeah, we talk to young curlers all the time about making sure that you don't have 2 shots in your head, right? So you're either really should be trying just to throw this to the button.
A little more ad. Felt a little better. Oh, careful. Oh, it's all there. 7. Curl, Shane. Carve.
Does have to get off that high guard.
Gotta go. Curl. Gotta go, Shane. Hard, Shane.
I think it's off the guard now. Now it's similar line to Rose. Wow, they really flirted with that. I don't know if they're going to get shot out of this, though. And they do, though. So it'll be 1 yellow with a bit of drama there. But that makes the score 10-2 after 7 ends. We'll be right back with 8th end action in just a moment. But first, we'll talk about how USA Curling would like to take a moment just to thank the curling community for supporting the sport and the national organization, whether it's through membership, donations, or volunteer hours that help grow our game. Your support makes many of our efforts possible, whether it's this webcast coverage you're enjoying right now, the Our House content platform, certification programs for instructors and officials, or the Athlete Outreach Initiative. On behalf of USA Curling, thanks to everyone for all you do. Also want to talk about Steve's Curling Supplies once more, America's #1 curling equipment supplier. For over 50 years, they've been proud to support USA Curling. No matter your skill level or budget, Steve's has all the top products from the most popular brands in the sport. And right now, you can save $10 on any purchase of $100 or more when you use the code USACurling10 at checkout. Visit us at stevescurling.com, or visit them, sorry, not us. Visit them at stevescurling.com for all your curling needs. We're grateful for the support of Steve's and all the other webcast sponsors this week.
have you ever been to the
We're back with the 8th end in our feature game. A lopsided one, but some interesting action in the last end.
I was just going to ask you, have you ever been to Steve and Craig Brown's curling warehouse in Madison?
I certainly have. Craig was a long time, he was our 5th at the Worlds, and someone I played against a lot. Proof that you become good friends with people you play against in curling, which is always great. So, yeah, great spot. Other scores, Lanoy up 6-5 over Gunsel. Church trailing Fitzgerald 6-3. Senzali, that team skipped by Wes Wendling, who just came back from the World Junior Championship. They're up 5-4 over Brendan out of North Dakota. And our feature game, Caden Rose trailing Caden Hebert 10-2. So a bit of a nervy one, actually, on Hebert's last. He just feathered by that high guard.
Yeah, and you can see that Mike Poplinski's got the hood up now.
Yeah, I think the hood up is to indicate he didn't like some of the calls in that last end.
Freezing the pocket between the two yellows.
It was interesting. Last night I was watching one of the junior women's games next to Mike, and there was a call made, and we both went, "Whew," at the same time.
Yep.
So it was kind of interesting.
Hard.
But Mike certainly,
Gotta
I
get
think,
it,
will
top 4.
have a few
Get
conversations
top
about
four.
that last end.
Gotta get it here. Gotta get it here.
Get it there, all the
Go.
way, all the way.
Go.
So
All the way,
Rose
all
will
the way.
have
Head
the
down,
brick
head down,
here
head
in the
down.
8th end.
Head down, guys, head down. Head down, head down. Head down, head down.
All the way.
All the way, all the way, all the way. All the way, all the way, all the way.
There's certainly no quit in the Rose team. They're all in on every shot still. Great to see.
Probably going to take a couple to remove that red now, too. That was not a bad result.
Well, this is one where you really have to think about the scoreboard.
We're almost seeing this, and we just double our own. Okay. I think it might spill down that here. or just here.
Key thing here, early in the end, remove the yellow
Go like that.
that the red is in front of.
Causing you issues right now.
Yeah. Long way to go in the end, and you're up 10-2.
Let's do this. Okay. Firm. Okay.
Hebert wants to simplify this. We would like something a little bit more complex, I think, though.
Yeah, well, we might, but Mike Poplinski doesn't. I know that.
Absolutely.
He's got the hood up. He also has the a furrowed brow now, I think. So I don't know what the furrowed brow hoodie combination means, but that'll be something to watch for the rest of the week. So they remove the back yellow, spill their own.
I don't really know. I don't know what to do there. It's kind of weird.
Board.
So for Rose here, what do you like, Dean? You like a guard, or do you like what they're freezing again to this open yellow?
Yeah, I think I might play a guard or even duck around that corner. Use that guard. They'll probably
Yeah, baby, up.
make them elect to either rip the guard or play it in the rings.
All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the
Hard.
way. Yes,
Certainly
yes, yes,
not
all the way, all
a
the way,
terribly
all the way,
wrong call,
Whoa.
whatever you
Whoa,
do
whoa.
here, but
Whoa.
That's all right, Brock.
certainly positive with each other because that was obviously not the shot they wanted, but so now Hebert with a chance to eliminate another Rose Stone.
Clean. Clean, yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
You're good,
good, Shane. Good sweep. Good throw, Ben.
Now they're looking for the come under the
I
guard
like
here.
control.
Control weight.
Make the hit
Control weight,
roll.
you're hitting and rolling under. Control weight, hit and roll under our red. You got it.
This is Brock Sando.
Avery. Avery, stay close. Avery. Avery. Yeah, Avery now.
Yep.
Yeah, straight.
Hard. Roll, roll, roll. Sorry. Really good weight, Brock.
Trying to hit and roll under and over curled, and they nose.
It went the right way, so that feels good, but it just didn't go far enough.
Hit and rolls are inordinately harder when you're down 8. Everything gets harder.
10 up. Clean. Clean, yep.
Yeah.
Hurt. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep, 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 yep.
I got it. I got it.
Yep. Roll. Nah. She had you on it the whole way. It's just curling there a lot.
Yep.
Good throw, JB.
Sweet.
So Rose will take on the hit and roll again.
You got it.
Pretty similar spot in the ice for him.
Would be tough to draw behind the corner guard and be second shot. So
Touch up. Brock, stay
Stay
close. Brock,
close.
stay close. Stay close.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Roll, roll, roll. Go roll, go roll. Real,
Nice
real
shot.
good.
well done.
Nice shot.
If we miss up high, it's okay. I think it's moving enough here. We should make it.
Can see a good chunk of it from the hack, but that guard's definitely in your eye.
So they talked it through. They think they can dig it out. If they clip the guard, they won't be terribly upset either.
Same weight.
Clean. Clean.
Same
yep.
weight.
Looking for that 9.5,
Yep.
10 weight.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Must be close.
Curl. Curl. Roll to the center.
Well executed.
Good, bud.
Good conversation on the sweep coming down the sheet there. Held it straight, curled it at the end, got the nice roll.
We have hammer.
Now,
I think.
He said freeze. Freeze.
I think Caden Rose's call is right here, down 8. There was some
Back
discussion
down
about
after
hitting,
the
but
hit.
just rearranging these a little bit wouldn't be bad.
Maybe make a little pocket for yourself to make it more challenging for Hebert to remove your red.
94. T.
Where? Where?
T.
Yeah.
T.
Whoa.
T.
Whoa. Whoa.
Off on the way. Off on the way.
All about line here now. They need to get to the nose.
Really, really good.
Really good.
Really, really good. Sorry.
Good shot.
They might all go. Are we
Might
1-2?
see the
Yeah,
Hebert
just throw it
squad
up.
Yeah, as soon as they hit
rip
on the nose,
everything
they're
here.
Two, but
It's
They're
like a
talking
three.
about a
it's
guard,
guarding the
though.
whole rock, right?
We'll see if the hood goes up for Mike Poplinski here.
I think it's just the guard here.
Yeah. I mean, if you pick it, it might all
Yeah.
go.
Well, I like just making it on the nose. If we miss on this side a little, it's not the worst because, yeah.
Sometimes in these situations when you're the team that's up, the strategy can get a little bit mixed up because you want to play a certain way, but you see opportunities, and then you also don't want to give a big one back. And
Well, and one thing about guarding here, that the argument for guarding is that you're down to skip rocks, so it's late in the end.
Take a little less from me here.
Certainly they could blast everything. I mean, the problem is if they lose everything,
Yeah, nosing.
Rose goes behind the corner guard, but
Yeah.
at worst you're giving up 2. So not really a wrong call here, but a lot of people would elect to blast. Hebert looks like he puts extra rotation on. See a lot of players do that, especially with the guards. You're throwing it slower, throw a little extra rotation. This is going to over curl, though, I think.
So 1-2.
You throw that extra rotation to keep the line consistent for you. Is
Yeah,
that
a little.
kind of the idea there.
Because the rock's moving slower, you don't want to have no handle and suddenly have it
Yeah, control.
come across like that one did. So
All of it.
Opportunity for Rose.
Control.
and I'm surprised the hood hasn't gone back up for Mike Poplinski sitting back there.
Just Avery.
Caden.
Right on
Caden.
Bose.
Caden.
Of course,
One
we're in the
question
back
is, where do you
corner
wanna
of the
go?
club room, so Mike can't hear us.
You don't
Yeah,
wanna
no,
leave
he
a
can't
double
hear us,
afterwards,
but
so.
I'm just monitoring his
Avery,
reactions to
where
the
do
call.
we hit to not leave a double? Hey. Yeah. If the shooter rolls out.
Yep.
So opportunity now for Caden Rose.
What kind of weight
You
are
can
we
also
throwing
roll
here,
under and
Dean?
be okay.
I think a touch more. Control, yeah.
Control, I guess, is the call here.
Yeah.
I like it. You got it.
Yep.
Hot.
Up.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than control,
Whoa.
but they're on it.
Whoa.
Whoa. No. Pretty good.
So
Really?
there was the only
Okay.
risk there of
I mean,
throwing that much weight as you leave a double back.
It's like
So-
pretty thin to make the double, but
A thin peel weight double here.
good peel here, boys.
Looking for a good crisp throw, good extension on the release here, right at the stick.
Caden indicated on the last one, Caden Hebert, that he slid a little tight and tried to set it back with the guard. We'll see what he does here.
Yep. Hard.
Looks close. They need to push it out a bit, but and they all go. So now Rose will draw for his single point.
What? Don't be a freak.
He's just being very. Oh wow. All right. Draw.
Yep, I want to get a perfect
Well, we've
pin.
seen Caden Rose
Perfect.
throw a bunch of these
What is it? Like
today.
85?
He's thrown a lot of draws. This is about the
I like
most
95.
open draw he's had.
I'm gonna try to get the slide really nice. This is our last end, so I'm gonna take 8 minutes. That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. Okay.
Take a deep breath. You got it.
I don't know if people heard that, but Rose laughing that
Okay, 95.
he's saying this will be their last end. So he was thinking about using all 8 minutes on the clock. I think one of his teammates took him seriously for a moment.
88.
Not much positive.
Rock.
So not a big
perfect
finish.
Pin. We're there. We want a perfect pin. I want a perfect
As a sweeper,
pin.
you'd like to stick this
It's
on the
always
pin for
curl.
skipper.
Like to stick it on the pin. You're
It's
also
always
like
curl.
tired. So you might just be, if it's there, that's pretty good.
You guys left it short. What the heck?
There's one red.
There's
Rose wanted
handshakes.
more out of that. That's handshakes here. Make the final score 10-3. Caden Hebert from the Eau Claire Curling Club over Caden Rose from the Denver Curling Club's
They left it
Curling
short
Club
on
and the
that.
Fort Worth Curling
Pin.
Club. Thanks for joining me,
my
Spencer.
game.
Thanks for having me, Dean.
Yeah, and thanks again to the Eau Claire Curling
I'm
Club
really
for
mad at you guys.
hosting. We'll be back at noon today, noon Central, with the second game of this 4-draw day. Thanks, and come back and join us again.